Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian. Um, Actually, my email address is stephenschatz@gmail.com. It's in the link to, but I will put it in the description box below. If you want to ever contact me for a reading, that's the email you can reach me at. And so actually today I wanted to share with you uh Venus is going to be moving into Taurus very soon. And I'm looking for that right now on June 5th is when Venus moves into the sign of Taurus. And let me find this first, and then I'll share with you all. But Venus is going to bring the finer things in life to you. And it depending on which house Venus is transiting at the time as well. Excuse me. I'm just queuing up well, instead of, yeah. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do that, and then we'll hit the share button, and there. Here we are. Yay. And we'll put this in full screen mode, I think, right? Is that in full screen? Entire screen? There you go. All righty. Here we are. Venus. All right. Well, let's take out some things here. We don't need that or that. Actually, no, we don't need Pallas. We need Juno. Do we need Vesta? Yes, we do. And Chiron will take out Pluto. Pluto. Well, all right. We'll keep that in. Pluto in there too. Uh, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury. And we'll take out the nodes. We don't need those right now, although, well, no, I'll leave those in. She's all right. And then, um, all right, we'll take out these asteroids also. We don't need those. Do we need arrow? Yes, we do need arrows in there. The part of fortune, the part of spirit, Algol, galactic center, and Spica. All right, there you go. Okay, so here we are. We have Venus enters the sign of Taurus on June 5th at 10 p.m. on the West Coast. It'll be the 6th on the East Coast. Add 3 hours from 10 o'clock, you get 12 or 1 o'clock, sorry. It'll be 1 o'clock on the East Coast when Venus moves into Taurus. But on the West Coast, we have Capricorn rising, which is very good for Capricorns. Venus is going through your fifth household of creativity. The Venus, the planet of love, desire, and all things that are wonderful. Let's see here. I want to um so Venus, the the planet of love, pleasure, what you desire, your artistic ability, and it also represents your money. And a wife for a male. So, and Taurus is very hardworking, stubborn, stable, sturdy, um, is very perseverant in what they want. And they like the finer things in life. Tend to have a bit of a temper. They're very loyal, but Venus in Taurus is very um reliable. Also reluctant. Could be, actually you may be reluctant depending on what house that is in for you. Um, so let's see. Let's do this entire screen again. Screen is still sharing. Okay. Let's go. Now that we know when Venus enters Taurus, let's go to Aries rising. Taurus is your second house, air for Aries rising. This is all about your money. So, and pleasures, um, possessions that you enjoy, that you are maybe you may be reluctant to buy them at first. Um, but hey, it's not bad. It's actually a very good thing. Venus in the second, I mean, for Aries rising. Uh, it'll be making a square to Pluto, where that may be that reluctance may come in and be like, "Oh, not sure about this." Uh, so yeah. Uh, relationships may be a little difficult. Also, relationships with friends and people in your community, social groups too. Um, so yeah. And the moon, well, hmm, not really, no. Is not making it square. No, the moon is in Libra, so uh no, that's not too bad. It's making an inconjunct or quincunx to the north node in Pisces. And Jupiter is at the 29th degree here. Mercury is in enclosure here between the sun and Jupiter. So this is kind of interesting. It's kind of making them square to the nodes. And oh, interesting. Mars is making an inconjunct to the north node as well. But Venus is going through your second house of money, finance, possessions. Maybe you want to buy that antique, old antique that is um at the yard sale. Because the sun, all these planets are in the third house of your neighborhood. So you might decide to purchase something from a yard sale or an estate sale at this time that you see that is very valuable. You like valuable things that are worth um a lot. So, actually, let's see. Let me stop this share for now. And I actually forgot to do something. I'm going to start my every video with this. So, yes. And I actually wanted to do that and also this drum. All right. So now we can all right. So there you have it. Uh, so there you go. All right, cool. So now I have my microphone on. So I just wanted to put that on so I can use those instruments for this playful time of year. We can have a little bit of fun. Mm, Geminis love to do many things. So yeah, I was thinking that I would just share that with you before I put my microphone on. And now that you can hear me better, we're back to Aries rising, which I just did, where Venus is transiting your second house. And Venus will be moving through the sign of Taurus until June 4th, I believe. July 4th, yes. Where Venus is at 29 degrees of Taurus on July 4th. If we move this into another day, Venus moves into Gemini on July 5th. I believe, yeah. I should be on July 5th. um, Early in the morning on the West Coast. So yeah. Um, or late at night on the West Coast. Interesting. The 4th. So on the 4th. Okay, we have an hour. July 4th. Independence Day in the United States. And then we'll go back a couple hours because we are at 10 degrees 0 minutes right now at 8:46 a.m. on July 4th. When Venus moves into Gemini. Right. Okay. So yeah, until July 3rd, and then July 4th on the West Coast, or actually everywhere. July 4th or the 5th. It's depending on where you are in the world. Uh, on the East Coast, it'll be 11:40 ish, 45, 40, 40 something. Yep. 11:40 ish or 8 something. 8:31. Yeah, about 8:30-ish, 8:30 on the West Coast. All right, so there you have it. That's for so that's and then we can go back to where we were on June. Whoopsie, too far. June 6th. All right, go back a day. June 5th. Okay, June 6th. And then we'll go back an hour. But we have the yeah, we have the gist. On June 6th, I already showed you. So actually now we're moving this to Taurus. Well, Taurus, Venus is entering your first house. You will you may be deciding to change up your appearance, or maybe not change up, maybe enhance your appearance. Um you'll be wearing the finest clothes, the best makeup, the best of everything to make your look good and feeling amazing. It's a great time for it'll boost your health as well. First house is all about you and your health and your body, your appearance, your outer appearance. Um, and Venus also rules your sixth house of work. So actually, people from your work or coworkers may uh, see you and looking great, the feeling good, and that you're feeling well, and taking great care of your skin. Probably, uh, yeah. So that's all about skincare and uh, eating right, eating clean food, and yeah. And you'll be you may be putting some money into a health routine or uh, going on a food cleanse or something. Who knows? Taurus. It's a great time for you, Taurus. Rising, anyway. And sun signs. When Venus is in your sign, Taurus. And it's good for Libra as well. Libra also rules. Hey, next we go into Gemini. Well, Venus is in your 12th house. So, this you may be this could um upset someone and accidentally create a hidden enemy um who is could be jealous of you. Jealousy here, secrets. Also, let's see. Self undoing. Yeah, yeah, you may be doing something that is not good for you that creates um something that a bad habit. um, it's also a great time to kick a habit of if you're of alcohol or drugs or whatever your vice or addiction is, it's a good thing to um, meditate on that, fix the problem. You may throw money at it. You may throw money at this problem. Uh, just make sure that you're um, doing what you need to be doing in order to become more of a purist spiritualist. Um, yeah, and it also rules your fifth. Venus also rules your fifth house. So this is children, creativity, entrepreneurial desires for Gemini rising. Alrighty, now moving on up to Cancer. Cancerians. Well, Venus is in your 11th house of friends, benefactors, um, money windfalls, could possibly pennies from heaven, maybe. Uh, and Libra is your fourth house, so this could be for you, Cancer. Well, the moon is your ruling planet, and the moon is in there for now for this day that Venus is in Taurus, but it'll be in Taurus till July 3rd or 4th for you. Cancer in your 11th house, bringing you a great. It's the lesser benefic, which is a good thing to bring good things to friends situations, enjoying time with your friends, spending quality time with your friends. And you may even enjoy being at home. Venus also rules your fourth house of home and your mother. So, moving on to our Leos. Venus is in your will be in your 10th house of your public persona. Everyone will see you, and make sure you're wearing your best and looking your best. Um, so yeah, and Libra is your third house. Well, you will be looking your best in your immediate environment, your neighborhood. Your neighbors will take notice. Uh, pretty much everyone around you will take notice. Yeah, your friends definitely will, because you're ruled by the sun, Leo, and that's in the 11th house of friends. Friends will notice you, people in your career and in your neighborhood. They will notice you for sure. Venus in Taurus in your 10th house. Moving on to Virgo. Well, Virgo. This is in Venus has moved into your um, house of God. The um, uh, house of religion, and religious beliefs or your philosophical beliefs. And you may be reluctant at first to check to look at your belief system, but hey, actually, you will be making a lot of money, possibly teaching, and you're looking your best in this area of your life. Um, you'll be noticed. You could maybe be noticed by a book publisher or by um like one of those career headhunters. It's a good time for that. Yeah. You'll be noticed in this realm of your chart, and it'll be very, very good. Venus rules Taurus and also rules Venus. I'm sorry, Libra, and it's your second house of your possession. So, um, you'll be wearing your best clothing. You'll be looking your best. You'll be um, putting your best face forward at this time, Virgo, to get that career started or those career endeavors that you want started. Studying what you want to do and enjoying it. You'll find what you're looking for. All right. Next, Libra. Well, Libra, you are ruled by Venus, and it's in your eighth house, Libra. Maybe you may be looking your best for maybe you want a loan, but you need to look your best to get one. Who knows? You always look your best anyway, Libra. You are very stylish and take um, a lot of things. Uh, well, okay. Um, Libra. This could be the occult's studies. This could be other people's money because Venus is money from others, your spouse. Well, actually, this is a good time for you to invest in uh, the stock market, probably, I would say, or invest in yourself. Uh, well, this isn't other people's money. You may get a loan. You may want to get a loan to pay off some debt, or you are owed something. Venus is really beneficial here. Jupiter is better, but Jupiter is in Gemini. When that moves into Cancer, and later, I did a whole video on that on Jupiter in Cancer, and I'll add that card to here also. So when Jupiter moves into your 10th house, Libra, you will be a lot of things will be abundant, and abundant. A career will be booming. Um, you will be sharing your wisdom or getting wisdom from your career. You're learning things now, talking about things, and you're learning higher learning with all these planets in Gemini, and where you probably be teaching and learning. I think it's a good teaching and learning house as well. Alrighty, moving on to Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, you're ruled by Mars, but we are looking at Venus. Venus is in your sixth, seventh house right now until July 3rd or 4th. So, uh, it'll be opposing you throughout the month, depending on where your ascendant lies. If it's 0 degrees Scorpio to 29 degrees of Scorpio, Venus will be transiting through there for a month. In your seventh house of others, your spouse, your uh, significant other, clients, the marketplace. Yeah, where you'll be. Actually, this Venus. Well, your partner will look better than you. um, During this time. Sorry, Scorpio, but Venus in your seventh house is not about you. This is about your spouse and other people. So other people will either be jealous or you'll be jealous of them. So it depends on how you the vibrate high the vibe you are on. Higher vibrational um frequencies, well, you won't be affected by this. If you're a lower frequency of like um feeling that everyone else is better than you, well, then they are. Yeah. Um, but Scorpio, don't be too arrogant. I just have to say, with Venus transiting your seventh house, and it rules your 12th to Scorpio. So, yeah, those people that you may piss off being arrogant, you may create a hidden enemy. So be careful of that. Sagittarius, Venus is in your moving through your sixth house of sickness, illness. You may be taking a better care of yourself. You'll be um, eating better, just like Gemini or even Cancerians. You'll be taking better care of your health. You may even enjoy being with you may even get a pet, Sagittarius, with Venus in your sixth house. Um, this is also pets, and uh, let's see. Um, your co-workers, your work environment will look great. You'll be making your work environment more um, pleasing to the eye, uh, putting much more finer touches of, like, maybe you'll be adding flowers into your work environment, or you may add like some kind of a, I don't know, new wallpaper to your office. Who knows? New paint. Maybe you'll be painting your office. Who knows? As Sagittarius, you'll be doing something to beautify or make it look nicer. And Venus also rules your 11th house of friends. So, and by the by the January June 6th, the moon moves into Scorpio, your 12th house. So let's go on to our Capricorn. Capricorn. Well, Capricorn. Venus is in your 5th house of creativity, fun. Actually, you may enjoy the casino, or you may enjoy going out to dinner. Um, Dinner and a show or the theater. You definitely enjoy. You'll be enjoying the theater, this and finer things in life. Um, Creative, anything that is creative and fun and entrepreneurial. You'll be putting finer details to whatever creative projects you may be working on. Also, Capricorn. Uh, let's see. Uh, and it'll be you could even be working on something for your career. You know, you'd be writing, or maybe it's a writing something for to be creative, something creative. Excuse me. Working on something creative so that it'll be seen in the world or in your career. Could be a book, maybe a piece of art, some kind of project that you're working on. Is a great time in between June 5th, 4th, well, 4th, 5th, to July 3rd, 4th, when Venus is in your 5th house. Perfect time to be with children or um, have a child. Maybe it's your Capricorn, or maybe, yeah. All right, moving on to Aquarius. Well, Venus is in your 4th house of home. Well, you may making your home look more like a home, moving things around, making it look nice, beautifully, doing some interior decorating with fine pieces of furniture, maybe an old antique furniture piece that you, because Venus doesn't have to be new. Well, it can be, but actually, if it looks nice and it's appealing and aesthetically pleasing, and adds beauty to your home, and it will also Venus also rules your 9th house. So you'll be writing, maybe you'll be publishing something at the time. Also, working on a creative endeavor that will be spiritually based or very religious belief, bring religious beliefs into, no, or something that you believe in, to the 4th house. Who knows? That could be making stuff up here. Just how I see, how I'm interpreting this and can see it um, happening. Uh, Maybe you'll be bringing a piece of like a Buddha statue into your home somewhere. Or elephants, who knows? Um, Elephants bring luck and joy to the home. So belief systems to the fourth house. So yeah, actually there you go. Aquarius rising. Pisces, and finally, but last and never least, Pisces. My sun sign, Pisces. Well, Venus is in your third house of your immediate environment, your neighborhood, neighbors. Actually, your neighbors, or you may be complimenting your neighbors on their lawn. Just making that up. Or your neighbors may be enjoying your the what you, the how what the how you take care of your lawn. Maybe have some cute garden gnomes. Who knows? I don't know. They're unusual. We have Uranus here. So maybe have a garden gnome. That's really unusual. And neighbors will notice. uh, Pisces, yes. And, maybe they, well, other people will see this too because yes, this rules your eighth house of other people's values and money. So you will see their value in their garden or their yard or whatever. So, um, but yeah, actually, this is like you may want to like do some yard work, like make your make a landscape for your front lawn or the backyard of your home. Or if you're in living in an apartment, you may want to add a small garden to your balcony if you have one, or someplace in your home. Who knows? Uh, Possible. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. All 12 signs for Venus in Taurus. Let beauty there be beauty and prosperity and harmony rule your month of June and early until July 3rd or 4th. So thanks for watching. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian, and yeah, I actually thanks for watching.